Good morning. Good morning. Can everyone hear me? Great. So once again, good morning. Nice, brisk, crisp morning here in Atlanta, but it's a great occasion. So thank you for coming today as we unveil the first federally tested and approved electric vehicle commuter coach bus on the market. And this demo bus is brought here by our partners at MCI. So I'm very excited today because today really marks a historic moment in Georgia's transportation and e-mobility legacy as we announce the soon-to-come addition of up to 10 battery electric commuter coaches and 11 chargers or charging infrastructure for these for the state's regional express commuter bus service. All of this has been made possible through a $5.4 million grant by the Federal Transit Administration to the Atlanta Region Transit Link Authority. But before we get into our program and our remarks, I'd like to acknowledge a few people that are here and some of the partners who really all came together to make this possible. So in a few minutes, you'll be hearing from speakers other than myself. We'll have Nicole Falk from Georgia Power, Mr. David Aspinwall from Heliox, and Commissioner Pat Wilson from the Department of Economic Development. But also in attendance today are other key partners, such as Joe Empert from CTE, the Center for Transportation and the Environment, John Boudreau from Atkins, who provide critical assistance in the grant application process. We also have Mr. Luke Quaglia of MCI, the bus manufacturer, and the ATL board is well represented by our board chair, Mr. Charlie Sutliff, who's out there. Thank you, Charlie. And our partners who operate the express service on behalf of the agency, Mr. Andrew Weather and Mr. Bill Sproul from TransDev. Finally, I want to go ahead and recognize some of the individuals and organizations who provided support for the grant application. From Senator Warnock's office, we have Ms. Andrea Wiggins. Thank you. From Senator Ossoff's office, Mr. Darren Owens. From Congressman Johnson's office, Ms. Kathy Register. Congresswoman Nakima Williams' office, Mr. Aaron Johnson. Congresswoman Bordeaux's office, Tamesa Bailey. And from our partners at Georgia DOT, Ms. Kathy Zahul from Planning. So thank you all, and for all those partners I haven't mentioned, I see some of our ARC representatives, and there are so many others. Naming people is always dangerous, but thank you all for being here. So today not only marks a transformational step for Georgia as we reduce our carbon footprint, improve our air quality, to connect Metro Atlanta through a more efficient, environmentally friendly express bus service, it's also a celebration of our vision, along with Governor Kemp's statewide initiative to strengthen Georgia's position as a national leader in the electric mobility industry. As he stated, Georgia has a proven record of investing early in the resources and infrastructure needed to connect it to the world and develop jobs of the future. And with this $5.4 million grant, the ATL will proudly support the state of Georgia's aim to accelerate economic growth and directly engage stakeholders in the development and implementation of initiatives that support electric mobility and innovation. A little bit more about the grant. The ATL is honored to be one of 49 national recipients for this grant. It's called the Low No program, or the Low Emissions, No Emissions program. And this is a grant that's going to help us upgrade the fleet, but not only upgrade the fleet, but provide the charging infrastructure as well as funding towards upgrading and improving the skills of our current workforce as we get them ready for this new economy. So we're very happy to partner with MCI and CT and all the other applicants. As I mentioned about the 10 battery electric commuter coaches, this will be the first electric buses and will operate on routes connecting Clayton, Coweta, Fulton, and Henry counties to downtown and midtown Atlanta. As I mentioned, the project will reduce emissions and improve air quality in those same counties. And these electric coaches provide numerous benefits, including help us improve our fleet reliability, reducing our long-term maintenance needs, reducing noise pollution in the communities that we serve, and eliminating the need for over 87,000 gallons of fuel while reducing carbon emissions by approximately over 900 tons of emissions. These new EV buses will be based out of our South Operations Facility, which is located in Clayton County, and it's going to replace 10 2004 diesel buses. We call these low floor buses. You can see by the door behind us. These improve accessibility for our ADA customers by providing near level boarding with sidewalks and easier accessibility. So the improvements are not only in the propulsion technology, but in the convenience for the customers. Heliox, who recently established their North American headquarters in Georgia, will be providing the charging infrastructure for the EV bus project, and you'll be hearing from them momentarily. So in addition to this award, the ATL has also partnered with Georgia Power through the company's various programs to help us look at how best to upgrade our electrical infrastructure. And to speak a little bit more about that partnership, I'd like to now introduce Nicole Falk, Senior Vice President of Customer Strategy and Solutions with Georgia Power. Thank you, Nicole.
Good morning. So Georgia Power is so excited to be here and to partner with the state and our customers and communities to make this a reality. We are focused on driving Georgia forward, and we're doing that by accelerating not only innovation, but also the infrastructure in the state. And so we're so proud to be a part of the Electric Mobility and Innovation Alliance. This gives us that opportunity to partner not only with our state partners, but also it gives us the opportunity to partner with public and private entities to drive our state forward in electric mobility. We think that we are so much better when we have the opportunity to work together and that we can actually go solve all the issues that may be out there. And this is a very exciting time to be a part of electric mobility. In fact, Georgia Power actually started working in electric transportation in 1996. So that was a really, really long time ago. But today, now is the time for us to accelerate this. And you can see that by what we're doing and what our customers are wanting in their service, just like an electric bus, just like what we're seeing with all the other customers and the partners that are coming to the state around electric mobility. So it really is an exciting time for us not only to educate our customers about electric transportation, but also through the partnership with our Public Service Commission to be able to go deploy infrastructure to make these things a reality. So we're so excited to be here with you today, and we look forward to being a part of all your electric transportation needs. Thank you.
And next up, I'd like to introduce the CEO of Heliox, Mr. David Aspinwall. David.
Hi, good morning. So we're very happy to be here today and really excited to be a part of this project in Georgia. Since we first announced coming to the city of Atlanta back in April, I have been really pleased with the phenomenal support that we've gotten from the local organizations. Specifically, I'd like to thank Governor Kemp's office, the Georgia Department of Economic Development, Georgia Power, Georgia Tech, and Atlanta-based CTE organization. So Heliox is Europe's largest bus and Class 8 charging infrastructure company, and we have decided to come to Atlanta to support the US and Canadian markets in the same implementation of fast charging infrastructure. In the spirit of Southern hospitality that we've received from everybody so far, we certainly would like to do the same for this transformation. So we know this is a disruptive technology. We know this is in the early stages of the technology, and we're here to share our experiences, and we're here to share our knowledge and support this transformation. We're excited to announce that we're moving forward with our Research and Development Center here in Atlanta as well, which will be including a full training facility. So the training facility is based on making sure all Heliox customers know how to use charging infrastructure. They're well trained on the technology, they can maintain it. But we also want to train service and maintenance partners. So as people are going to be working on this equipment, either with the transit organizations or with third-party independents, we want to make sure it's done in a safe and appropriate way. And so we are going to offer that facility here in Atlanta for the US to come in and train. We are all trying to work together to make sure that we have this nice, clean transition to create a sustainable future. And this is the first step for Atlanta, and we're pleased that Georgia is leading the EV transformation. Thank you.
And last, but certainly not least, I'd like to introduce the Commissioner of the Department of Economic Development, Mr. Pat Wilson.
Chris, thank you so much. David, Nicole, thank you guys for being here to help us celebrate good news. I think the one thing that you've seen today is that the future is today. This is the tidal wave of electrification of the automotive industry that we all talked about for a number of years is here, and it's here now. And this is just another amazing opportunity to celebrate what I think provides a huge amount of potential for the state of Georgia. And one of the things that I think that you've seen is that we're doing it through partnerships. So the public and private sector together are leading the way to make electrification real in this state. Governor Kemp's Electric Mobility and Innovation Alliance really has empowered us to work together to ensure that we're bringing the industry forward here in the state and to develop policies that allow us to compete and be on the leading edge of the electric mobility transition. Every day we're working with companies already located here and companies who are interested in doing business here. Thanks to our proactive leadership from the governor, the General Assembly, and our holistic approach to economic development, we're making news, and it's reaching our target audience. So thanks to the innovative work that's happening right here in Georgia. Providers like Georgia Power and the other utility partners across the state are focused on increasing our renewables mix. They're taking a leading role in ensuring that we have the infrastructure needed for the companies and consumers in this state. From our SK Innovation battery facility in Jackson County, we're the suppliers coming along with it, the Partnership for Inclusive Innovation in our smart cities around the state. We're testing new, sustainable, and efficient modes of transportation. We're truly leading the way. And I see Allie Kelly here from the Ray, another great example of that inclusive leading the way with partnerships. We're thrilled this year to welcome the headquarters of Heliox, a global leader in producing e-mobility charging solution systems here to Atlanta. And as you can see today, Heliox is already becoming part of the fabric of this region in this state. Our colleges and university systems are here to provide the needed talent, and our international relationships help deliver and reaffirm that commitment. We're focused on creating opportunities and bringing the jobs of the future, including those around the electric mobility ecosystem and the supply chain, to Georgians right here. So David Aspinwall, thank you for your partnership. Thank you for what Heliox has done. Chris, thank you for a forward-thinking transportation system. It is amazing what Greta continues to do to move us in the right direction. And to Nicole, our Georgia Power friends, they continue to support us in every effort that we make to attract the jobs of the future. Today's celebration is really a celebration of these partnerships. So I want to say thanks, and I look forward to riding this new bus in the future. Thanks, everybody.
So again, thank you, Nicole, David, and Pat. In closing, the ATL not only has its eyes towards the future, but is focused on making those investments in both the time, the people, and the infrastructure to be ready for what's coming. The milestones highlighted today were built on a foundation of work created by the ATL's incredible staff. We would not be here today without their efforts, and I want to personally and publicly thank them for all they've done that has led to these real-world results. Thank you, and without further ado, I invite you all to join me and take a first-hand look at the future of Xpress Transit and tour Atlanta's first ever electric commuter bus. So thank you so much.